Hey, beautiful multi-dimensional being. How you doing? David here. So today we're talking about you, essentially. We're talking about how you can change your life. And really there's only one way that you can change your life, as you know, and that's all about changing your beliefs. Nothing happens until you change your beliefs. You understand the power of them, how to identify them, and how to change them. So that's what we're talking about today. The starting point of all change for anybody in life is how they think. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's get into it. So there are really only 4 areas that you need to have a think about. There's health, there's wealth, there's relationships, and then there's your own personal development. And the beautiful thing is to realize that although when we're exploring the law of attraction and consciousness and we're thinking about what's happening out there, there's only one mind that you need to focus on. And yep, it's yours, which is cool. So there's only one mind, one belief system you need to think about. That's yours. 4 areas, just as I covered. So let's have a look at health. So what could you be thinking around health? Now, it might be that you believe in aging. It might be that you believe in time. It might be that you believe that you have to be sick. All those things come to play when it looks at looking at health. Now, wealth, it'll be about beliefs around money, beliefs around your self-worth, beliefs around your ability to create money, to keep money. Some people are scared of money. Then there's relationships. So are you lovable? Are you loved? Self-worth plays a huge part in that. And then finally, your own personal development is, are you worthy of the effort to actually change your life, and do you believe it's going to work? So all of those things come into play. But remember what I've said, you've only got one mind, which is absolutely cool. When I realized that I didn't have to think about anybody else, I could just think about myself and what I was thinking, that would then impress itself, if you like, onto reality. Then I was absolutely delighted. It felt like a weight came off the old shoulders. So what are the stages that you need to think about? So the first one is you need to become aware. So you need to become aware of what you're thinking. So get a book. I've got a little book down there. I write down each day. I've got an alarm on my phone, and I write down each day how I'm feeling. I kind of just dump it, what's going on in my mind, particularly if there's something happening where I feel a strong emotion or I have a thought about something. I just write it down, and then I can review it during the day or later in the day. The second thing you need to do is really focus where you're at. Start where you're at. So what do I mean by that? So what I mean is to start exactly where you're at. Don't try and be somewhere different other than where you're at right now. So if you have a pain in your leg, then start with that. If you're struggling with finance, you want to create some more money, start with that. If you want to attract a relationship or change a relationship, start with that. Start exactly where you're at, because the lessons that you're giving to yourself, and remember, they are lessons you're giving to yourself. There's nobody out there imposing these lessons on you. You create your own reality, because those lessons are the way that you learn about your power and your ability. And so they're your starting points. That's pretty simple. So don't try and start hypothetically. Try and start exactly where you're at. So what do? Well, you focus on the area that you want to solve. So say you've got a pain in the leg, write down all your beliefs and feelings around your physical body. Notice any emotions that you have. You might want to take out 5 minutes, relax, close your eyes, and just kind of focus into the pain. And what will happen is you'll begin to get some ideas and some feelings. Write them down. Begin to acknowledge them. So this is kind of like layers of an onion. When you do, you'll begin to get down to the cause of it. Now, the cause of it might be either some internal struggle that you're going through, or it might be that you've got a core belief that you have to get ill. Okay, so that's why writing these down is essential. The second way is to go into your dream state. So go into your dream and ask the question. Over the last couple of weeks, I've had 2 major questions and 2 major dreams that have answered those questions, which is absolutely cool. So being a dream artist, being able to work in that way, takes a little bit of practice, but it's well worth the effort. Now, it doesn't matter if you've got a sore leg or your bank balance or the relationship, it's all exactly the same stuff. So just apply those processes. So you're going to begin to kind of unravel those energetic belief systems and energies and emotions that have caused the issue in the first place. And then you need to think about really what's underlying all of that. You know, what is really underlying it? And so what you do need to become aware of are your core beliefs. So let's just have a chat about that for a second. Okay, so what's a core belief? So a core belief is something that mass reality generally accepts to be true. So it's kind of a single line consciousness. Now that means time is a core belief. You know, if you're to go out into the world, who wouldn't say that time exists? Very few people. Most people would say they would, and that things like health are impacted by time. Karma, all those kind of things, that's a core belief. Another core belief might be that people get ill, that you actually have to get ill as you get older because your body falls apart. So the belief that the body cannot rejuvenate and stay healthy is also a core belief. Another core belief you might have is that you're not in control of your life, that in fact you are a victim. That's a core belief. So underlying all those four areas, which are kind of individual, you'll have some very strong core beliefs, which are really like the kind of concrete base of your experience. So take a while to have a think about them. Now, this is going to take a little bit of time as you begin to unpeel these kind of layers, but it's really, really worth doing, because that's the way that you're going to transform your life. So where we are now is, if you want to change your life, you've got to change your belief system first. We all know that's true. Four main areas. There's health, wealth, I've got notes up here, relaxation and personal development. They're the only areas. You've got one mind, which is yours, which is absolutely cool. Become aware of what you're thinking, those beliefs around those areas, and your core beliefs, which are kind of like the structure upon everything is built. And then finally, what you want to do is begin to focus on what you want. So for example, if you had a sore leg, you'd explore these ideas around your sore leg. You could explore these ideas around your core beliefs, but then you write down at the same time what it is that you want. So my health is perfect. My health is excellent. My health, my leg is completely pain-free. Whatever it is, you write down the opposite. And then each day for 5 minutes, just kind of mull that over in your mind. So what you're doing is you're releasing the old energy. Okay, you're kind of unpeeling that, which means that this new belief can come in and begin to take, begin to kind of implant itself in your reality. And when it does, what that means is that you will eventually end up with a new belief and no pain in your leg. And remember, all illness is curable, because it's not a physical body. And so if you have an illness, then you can absolutely transform it. If whatever's in your bank account, it's not a physical bank account. I know it appears to be, but that's the illusion that we're in. Remember, the illusion is real. I mean, try not to breathe in this illusion and you'll probably regret it. So the illusion is real, but it's still an illusion. It's not a physical place. It doesn't matter what you're working on in those four areas, you can absolutely change it. So I hope that's useful for you. And if you've got any comments, put them below. But that's really what you're doing. You're identifying beliefs, removing the energy from them, installing new beliefs and building the energy. And as you do, your reality will quite naturally, effortlessly transform into the new experience that you want. That's it. Have a great day. If you found that useful, please do subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like button if you enjoyed that. And any questions or comments about anything to do with this, put them below, and I look forward to seeing you. So stay safe, stay healthy. Remember, you're a wonderful multidimensional creature and we're all connected. So I'll see you on the psychic highways. Take care.